I'll drink to that. It's a time to tour this sketchbook that I actually finished in November. And I'm really close to finishing the sketchbook that I've been working on now. So this is really late. But let's go. So I used this Ohuhu sketchbook. This was the second one that I ordered when I ordered a bunch of stuff from Ohuhu. I just did some Posca pen doodles right there in the cover. There's some information. Sorry, you can't read that. Fun fact, I actually used to do these moon face doodles a lot when I was like, I don't know, 14 or something. So there's a trigger warning. I didn't write trigger warning this time, but there's like basically what's in the sketchbook. So, nudity, be gone if that's not your thing. There's also the started and ended date. Took a couple of months, and this was the first sketchbook that I filled not in order, because usually I always started from like turn the page and fill that. But this time I just opened the sketchbook from somewhere and started working from there. And that was really liberating. That was really liberating. So that's what I've been doing on my sketchbook, like what I'm working on right now. These are some school notes and something. Here are some teas that I drank. They were limited edition, I think, which is sad. I love tea. I also love this dude. I love the shape of their head and how their ears poke out so much. They look so cute. Here's some random outfits. These were Pinterest poses, but this one I actually drew my outfit of the day, and I added a pumpkin because this was very near Halloween. So I just felt like putting something. I don't know what the model had on their hand, but I have a pumpkini, as one does. Here's some random school notes. I think this was a passport thing where you had to like put a passport photo on like these. Yeah. Here is where we started to get very near October, and I was just like kind of thinking about what grays I'm going to be used, because I didn't want it to be black or white. And I was just testing like maybe if I had like one color that like popped up from the illustration. I don't know, that never came to life, but that was just a thought. Oh, this Don't Worry, Be Happy, Midsummer Murders. I remember there was this scene where somebody was getting murdered, and there was the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. So, I don't know. I can see it in my face. I can see it in my mind. This is just a random outfit doodles. I feel like a lot of the things that I drew on this sketchbook were just mindlessly doodling while I was watching something else. So my focus was not on the drawing, but it was on the thing that I was watching. So I'm not really happy with these kind of mindless doodles because they don't matter to me. Here are 3 of my OCs. You've seen him before, Nico, Skitsa's son. And these are also Skitsa's kids. They're all werewolves. Here's my tea. I love this one. Chamomile, honey, and vanilla. And this looks like a sketch that I did for the opening page. Nothing to say about that one. Kind of weird. I love her. She looks so soft. She looks so squishy. I love that. I don't know. There's this funny skeleton dude with the cup that's like coming leaves out. I don't know, but that's kind of cute. Can you actually hear the neighbors shouting? They've never done this before. I'm getting concerned. I'll drink to that. I really enjoyed like very these bubbly shapes and like this dripping effect a lot on this sketchbook, and I also did a few of these like floating islands background kind of things that I have not done in my previous sketchbook. I don't usually do any of these like nature things. Usually I just have like weird characters or personas somewhere. But I really enjoyed doing these things. Here's some school notes because I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I put school notes on my sketchbook because I'm just going to throw this in my closet and I'm going to look through it for like after a year and then I'm like, oh, this would have helped me. Yeah. This looks like it was the first drawing of the day, so it's very stiff. But I love this one a lot. It just flows so nicely, and I love the blacked out like shapes on the things that are more on the back. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I really loved this sketch so much. I don't know where the idea that came that it's like split half, or the top is like split open, and you can see the branches coming out of there. So I wanted to do a colorful version of it, and I think this one was the first one, and then I did this one. And I actually like this one a lot more now that time has passed, like almost 2 months. I just wish that I could go over this background shape with some other color, maybe like bright orange or something. And I think this would be really, really cool. This was also inspiration in one of the Inktober pieces. I have a tour of the Inktober stuff, so I'm not going to talk about them too much. Apparently, I got like plants. Oh, I remember I bought like two cacti, and one of them is alive, and another one died, which is typical for me. I was waiting for that. I think this is supposed to be our cat, and that one. And our cat is thinking about tuna or something, and that's me and my boyfriend, apparently. Oh yeah, this page I drew when I was drunk, and I don't really drink that much, or when I get drunk, I mean like I drink a couple of drinks at home while I'm drawing or playing games, and I get like the warm feeling. But I don't really drink alcohol that much anymore, which is great. I love tea. It's funny, I had circled here with like highlighter because I found it really funny the next day that I was going through this, and I was like, why were we doing mathematics where we were drunk? What the heck? I don't know. This page I actually posted on Instagram, I think, after Inktober was done. I really love the dripping effect here too, and I like the carrot like slit. And there's also some Harry Potter stickers that I'm still looking for a place to put, and these are just like ripped sticky notes that I just put there. This is just one of the examples of pages where I'm like mindlessly, again, just doing things. And I'm hot. I need to take off this sweater thing, cardigan. I don't know what it is. I need to take it off. Here is our cat being grumpy. He always looks like he doesn't approve. And I also put a note for myself to put my makeup away. Because I'm the kind of person that when I do something, I just leave the things that I needed to do that. Oh, I really like these two sketches. This one is like a planet that on the other side is like sunny and hot and beachy vibes, and there's like water going in between the two sides. And the other side is like mountains and cold and maybe forest a little bit, and there's moon. So I don't think this is especially good sketch, but I think it's funny and the idea is great. And I also like this one. This one also inspired one of the Inktober pieces later on. But I just really enjoyed drawing background or something, not characters. I enjoyed doing that a lot in this sketchbook. I should do that more. This was actually the first page that I did on this sketchbook, and there's a lot of washi tapes. I think I drew something there, but I didn't like it, so I just covered it up with washi tape. Here I was really getting into just straight up black ink shapes. And I don't know what this or why did I do this, but I think that's cool. I like the tummy rolls. I like the hair. I like the toilet. Approved. I think this and a few spread coming from this. I drew while we were watching a movie together with my boyfriend. That's supposed to be me. And there's this weird black bunny character that I was just, I don't know where it came from. This and this sketch kind of remind me of Little Nightmares, but it's not supposed to be anything like that. And I also really liked doing weird outfits on this sketchbook. Like this one. This outfit is so weird and I love it. Like her hair is the same color as her like bottom half. So is this like feathers? Is this a skirt? Is the same color of her hair? Is this hair too? I don't know what's happening, but I love her. She looks so cute. I also like this one. I like the flow of it. I like the anatomically is not correct, but I like the legs a lot. There's a weird bird lady. I like her top half. And then I did some outfits inspired by this shape. I think this one reminds me of the Snow White's poison apple thing, if you know what I mean. And then this is inspired by strawberry. This is like a slime, and this is another strawberry design. I think these two are my favorites out of this, and I really enjoyed like there's some weird shape on top of the bottom. I don't know. Half of the things in my tours or whatever videos I ever make are like, I don't know, I just did that. I don't. And then there's this witch lady going on a trip or something. I like her hat, and I like how there's some kind of whale. Is that what it's called? Whale or something? And I like her hair. These are our cat, more floating islands and a dripping island floating thing. This I did while I was watching another series called Kaikki Synnit again. I'm really excited about the new season that's coming out, or has come out, but I'm waiting the whole season to come out to watch it. And this was inspired, I think I went through like my old sketchbooks or papers that I had used as my sketchbook. Do you know what I mean? Like,
when I didn't have sketchbooks growing up, I just used like normal printing paper, loose leaves, you know?
So I was going through those and I had drawn like people whose hair was like green bush and there was like flowers coming from their hair or something. And then I drew some eyes to fill some space. Okay. Oh, I don't want to be like this. I think this is supposed to look like me. And this is my outfit, my black leggings and my white fluffy jacket that I love. I don't actually have earrings or earring holes. So I don't know what those are, but and this was about like living in a city. I don't like living in a city. It's very convenient when you want to go shopping or buying food or whatever, that you can just do that and you don't have to drive for half an hour to get milk. But I come from in the middle of the forest, middle of nowhere, so I don't want to live in a city forever. So I think this was like inspired by that. And there's like city on top of my head. And on opposite of that, I drew my cat, and he's close to nature, and he has like trees growing from him because he's all natural and you know. These were another mindless doodles. I think I did these, like I colored them later on. I do that a lot when I like want to warm my wrist or I don't know what else to do. I just like go through my sketchbook and I found a sketch that I kind of like and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna color that one or I'm gonna do something to that one. So I think these two were done afterwards. These cats were also inspired by the close to nature, my cat right there. And this one has like trees coming from their back and their tail. I think it's like a mountain that's growing trees. And this one is like a water cat. I think it looks like it's a glass cat that has water inside of it. I don't know. And I like this one a lot. This is like a fire flaming cat. And this is more like a plant cat. This page is just random. I think she's supposed to look like a zombie because her pants are ripped or something. and her skin tone is pretty good. Here I was just enjoying the dripping, bubbly shapes a lot, and these are like supposed to be balloons or something. I do like that teacup. Ooh, I love this skeleton dude thingy that has like a living egg yolk on top of their head. I don't know what that means. And I don't know how they're like standing on top of their bones that has like air between the bones. I don't know, but I love the flow of it. It's so cute. I also like this one. Self portrait. And then I came up with these Wolfie character has like human legs and hands coming out of that are not covered in fur. And I think this was a sneak peek when I did my last sketchbook tour, and I showed a little bit of this sketchbook. I think this was one. This one was shown in there, and it's like a trunk. It has empty bottles in there, and then like, what am I doing here? There's a self-portrait. I like how soft this looks, and the shapes are really like soft, and also the black hair on behind. More floating islands, and I think these were colored again like afterwards when I was just going through my sketchbook. I think our coffee machine was not working, and I was just thinking about coffee, so I drew that. And I guess I was feeling kind of anxious or something. Here I swatched some lipsticks, because who doesn't swatch lipsticks on their sketchbook? I don't know. I do. So I put some information also up there if I want to like buy those same ones sometime. Then I come up with these are cut out from a different sketchbook, and I just came up with this skeleton character who I'm not planning on using anywhere or anything. She's just there. Hello, I'm never going to see you again. A floating island. Here I was testing a little bit different style. I think I drew him first, and I really like the shape of the face. So I kind of experimented with that and like different looking eyes. Here is Marco, my OC. I posted him on my Instagram. Here is he too. And here I was designing an equal tattoo that he has on the back of his neck. I think this one was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. I think there was like a desk or something, tiny one in there, and it looks like you're looking down in a hole or something, but I drew a black figure instead because I wanted to be original. Oh, I love this cat. I love the flow of it. And here he is again. And he has some kind of skull on his head, and I drew a couple skulls there. There's some teeth. I saw this one on Pinterest too, and I just thought that it was so cute. Here I was watching Frambo game throughs, and I was kind of like me and my cat. That's Frambo characters. Uh, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking about making a series about drawing myself as a character in this game, and this game. So like Frambo could be one of those games I could design myself in. Here's my cat, and he always sleeps like his forehead against the ground, so it looks like he can't breathe. What's the point of that? I love how she has like nails on her head because she wants to wear earrings, but she doesn't have ears. So there's nails. I'm so funny. I really like this sketch. It's like the wolf character with human parts. That's cute. That's me. That's a random outfit that I think I came that I just like made on the spot. And there's some more skeleton stuff. Oh, this spread was really random. I like this one. I like his expression. I like his sweet. And I think that's about it. Here I was testing more watercolors again. I don't think I used that much other mediums than markers in this sketchbook. But I was just like trying shapes. I like the colors. I've been using a lot of watercolors and gouache in my sketchbook that I'm working on right now. And here I was, I think there's more watercolor practices on the behind, but these are some stuff that my boyfriend bought when we were out shopping. I don't think I bought that many things, so I just put his stuff in there. And this one was my intrusive thoughts winning. I think I had a glass of Pepsi Max next to me, and then I was like, I wonder what would happen if I just pour a little bit out there. So I did, and I took a paintbrush and I wrote Pepsi Max. And you ever wondered what Pepsi Max looks like as paint? This is it. Oh yeah, I was watching game throughs of Araya by Das Games again, and I cannot believe it was 2016 that these videos came out. I cannot believe. So this was me drawing the character that he played in the game, and I drew humongous babusas because if you looked down in the game, you could see a boob, a one singular boob, no, two boobs. This was also inspired by the Aria, I don't know how to pronounce it, game through that there was a baby on a desk. There's outfit of the day. There's some weird humanoid creatures, and I bought a new nail polish that is the color 23 tangerine. Haven't used it a lot because I don't like nail polish. I like decide I'm going to use nail polish, and then I'm like, I don't like that the next day. Then I realized I had not drawn cats in a long time, so I drew. These are my three OCs that I designed. They're my three children that I do not have in real life. But I have designed that in the warrior cat fantasy world, I have three kids, and these are them. These were some loose sketches that I really liked and posted on Instagram. Here's me, bruh. Sometimes I like to put like a picture of a clock when I'm working on stuff. If the time of day is somehow weird or absurd or something, like this was 2 a.m. and I was watching Midsummer Murders and I was drinking. These two you might recognize from my prompt. Was it prompt number 2? I don't remember. It was 2 grandmas. And this is from something I bought from thrift store. It was shoes and it was 3 euros. This image was we needed to print something in school, and I just took one thing that I had edited. This is my boyfriend holding a flower, and I'm coming out of the flower, and I also edited the background from another picture, so it came out really dark. Here I was testing my watercolors, and I was getting really, really happy because I was using watercolor pencils. I have these Derwent Academy 12 pieces, and there's the numbers. And I really liked this style where I like layered the darkest areas first, and then I put like lighter tones on top of them. I think it looked really cute. And this and these are my like favorite watercolor sketches ever. They look so cute. I love the colors of them. That's me. And I tried the bird with a little bit different colors. Didn't like that much, but here's that. I've done this idea numerous times, endlessly throughout my days. That's like bad hair day, and there's a bird that has nested in your hair, and there's like a couple eggs. That's what it's supposed to look like. A sketch of cat I didn't like, I guess. Here we got to Inktober, and I'm not going to talk too much about these. I'm just going to flip them through because I have a whole Inktober tour on the channel where I talk each piece and about the sketches and whatnots I have made here. I was really exhausted after Inktober, let's just say that. I had a really difficult time getting back after Inktober. I got to day 21. And here I just listed some games I wanted to play, I guess. And sometimes when something is really, really bothering me, I have to make a rant about it in my sketchbook. So I try to sound like, oh, it doesn't really matter that much. But I was like, yeah, I failed Inktober, la 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 la. But now that some time has passed, it doesn't matter to me anymore, okay? Like most of the stuff in my life that I worry very, very intensely, they don't matter in a month or two, okay? But I was really excited to get back into like just sketching, because even though these pieces were all really small, they were finished pieces. So they took a lot of energy out of me for some reason. These sketches are from game Creative Verse. It was the first game that I downloaded when I moved out of home, I think. There's these two creatures, Pixie and Leafy. I think I drew the first ones while watching like a reference from the game itself. I was playing and then I just took a sketchbook out and just drew them. And the second ones are like what I learned from the reference. This one is bad. Random page I have no feelings about. There is a playlist if you want to know what songs I listened to a lot, I guess, in that time period. Here's some school notes again. These are very stiff. I think I drew this one on a coffee mug on school, and I just cut it out and just put it in here on top of sketches I didn't like, I guess. Oh yes, the famous "This Means Nothing" page, which has been a thing in like a few of my sketchbooks so far, where there's literally no meaning behind it. I just feel the need to just go do 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 on the page, and it doesn't resemble anything. I think this I just took India ink and I just dipped my paintbrush in there and just, and then I took a water spray bottle and I just sprayed some in here, and then I splattered some in here, and these I did with the dip ink pen. Yeah, but these pages are really freeing for me. Sometimes I just need to do it. Okay. I like this one. I think I was looking at my cat washing himself or something. These were just sketches to finish the sketchbook. I was so done with this one, but I think this pose was a redraw from one drawing I had done previously. And these flowers are from my boyfriend's mother when she came to visit us, and she brought us flowers, so I put those in here. And the last page that has no meaning at all. This leaf, we were just walking outside, and I just felt the intense need to grab a leaf, and so I did. I do not like this back cover. There's lyrics from Hollywood Undead Believe song. I usually always try to put a song if it has inspired me some way down there somewhere. And I think I was just so done. I was just like, I drew a sketch and I was like, whatever, let's just go with that. I want to end this. So I did. Goodbye. So, I didn't really film this video in a long time because I just didn't feel like looking at this sketchbook, to be honest. I'm so done with it. But now, I worked on this mixed media sketchbook that I just bought from a local bookstore, I think, yeah. And I think I said previously in some random video that I had bought a marker sketchbook that I was going to use as my next sketchbook, but I decided that I'm going to use that one for like
I'm gonna sketch on sketchbooks, and then if I want to do a marker piece, I'm going to do the marker piece in that marker sketchbook.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean. This sketchbook have been totally destroyed. It's so broken. Oh damn. But I've been using a lot of watercolors in here and gouache, and there's some pages that I'm really happy with, and some experiments that I've been doing a lot. There's still some there's still some pages to fill. Like, I think I can get this sketchbook done today or tomorrow. But then that one will be filled too. I don't know if I'm going to do some kind of background cover here. Maybe I will. I could write here at least something. But that's for that sketchbook though, when we come to that. Thank you so much for watching me. I appreciate you. Bye bye. Bye bye.